Alexa, thank you.
You are so very welcome. Hope you enjoyed your Wednesday.
Yes, Alexa just played Digging Up Bones for me by Randy Travis. Love that song. Got me to thinking about doing this video. But before we do, how are you? Well, I'm hoping that you're staying as safe and as healthy as you possibly can in this moment in time. So, before we begin again, I want to give a shout out my Tar Heels. Whoop, whoop. No, I did not attend North Carolina University of NC. I did not. But I love my Tar Heels. Great win over Duke on Saturday. Sorry, you lost to my husband's team, Clemson. Ugh. But we won't hold that against him, okay? He's a Clemson fan, but we won't hold it against him. For he not know what he is doing. Shout out to my second team, 49ers, who are going to the Super Bowl. I guess since, we already know where we're sitting on the couch. We've already got our arm seats. Me, my 49ers, my number one, Redskins. I don't care how many times you change your name. You'll always be a Redskin to me. We already know where we sit at on the couch. We claim the end seat so we can have an armrest. But I guess, 49ers just decided they wanted to stretch their legs, so now they're going to the Super Bowl. Watch out now, don't sleep on them. Also want to say this, okay? I'm not being endorsed by anybody. Nobody is sponsoring me. I'm not opposed to it if you want to. Hey, who am I to refuse the sponsorship? I'm just saying. But let me tell you something. My number 3 coffee creamer now. Number 3. International Delight. Bridgerton. Berries and cream. My number 3. Just knocked my caramel macchiato out the running, down to number 4. Number 2 is peppermint mocha. I don't care who makes it. It's peppermint mocha. All right, that's number 2. My number 1 all-time creamer, believe it or not, great value, blueberry crumble. That is number 1. But when you can't have number 1, skip on down to number 3. All right. So, let's go to topic at hand. You didn't hear me, want to come hear me talk about this stuff. All right. So, we want to talk about the genealogy. How to get started. You're thinking, you want to do this. Sometimes, you go to YouTube or listen to somebody and the lingo and everything's going over your head. I am not a professional genealogist. I am in between a beginner and an intermediate. I have been since 1999, 2000. Okay? And this is live. Semi-live. I don't edit anything because if we're sitting here having a conversation, we're not editing our conversation just to back it up, cut it, paste it, and continuing on. So I don't edit anything. You might hear my phone go off. You might hear my dryer going, my dishwasher going, somebody at the door, my husband having a conversation. You just never know. But I mean, hey, it's semi-live at the moment. Okay? So, let's start with the who. Okay, the subject. We'll do the who, what, where, when, why, how, come, what, for. The good, the bad, and the ugly, and the say what of the genealogy. Okay? Now, I am a tree hunter. That's what I call myself. I actually call myself a cruisaholic tree hunter. I like cruising and I like tree hunting, doing the genealogy. Okay? So, let's start. Who? You. You are the key. You hear me? The key to your genealogy. You are the key to your past, to your ancestors, to your present, and to your future descendants. Everything right now starts with you. Okay? So when you're building that tree, you start with you, then add your parents. Okay? Everything's going to double. Okay? So it's you times 2, get your parents. Your parents times 4. Times 2, you got, your grandparents, 2 sets of grandparents on each side, and it just keeps building up. As far back as you can go. So keep that in mind. You are the key there. Oh, my thing just keeps dropping down. My head might be too big for this thing. I don't know. I put it on. I liked it. See, it just keeps rolling up. Anywho. Anywho. Talk to your elders. The oldest living relative that you have. Talk with them. Pick their brains. Okay? Now, some of them may say, oh, just let sleeping dogs lie. Or they'll play that, I don't even know. They know. They know. Some of them are taking it to the grave. Whatever dirt they have, they take it to the grave. You have to be that grave robber. That tree hunter. Yes, you're going to be digging up graves and you're going to be digging up trees. No, digging up bones. So, okay, talk to your elders. When we were children, we were always taught a child needs to stay in a child's place. Be seen, not heard. Go on outside and get out of grown folks' conversations. Well, now you want to be in grown folks' conversations. Some of those conversations you want to know about. Back in 1800s, we didn't know how we, meaning black people, okay? African Americans, black, Negroes, whatever we are who we are. We couldn't read and write. So a lot of our history was being taught orally, okay? White people, Caucasians, a lot of them wrote down things that happened. Uncle Billy broke his arm on that tire swing. It was the funniest thing. He broke it on, saw Doc Rivers on September 12th, 1862. Okay? Now, while they were writing it, we were telling our story. Oh, Uncle Billy. I remember Granddaddy telling me that he was told that his Uncle Billy was riding on one of them there tire swings, you know, the one that was hung from the tree and the tire and you sit on there. We ain't had real swings then. And he fell out of there and broke his arm. Granddaddy said that his Uncle Billy was trying not to cry. It was so funny. But they went over to Doc Rivers and found out he had broke his arm. You know, stuff like that. That's how stories was passed down to us. Okay. So talk to them. Find out everything that you can find out. You may not find out everything sitting down in one session. Side note, take them to breakfast. I don't know any old folks that don't mind going to breakfast. Waffle House, Huddle House, your house, they house. Fix them breakfast. Pick their brains. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Now, also, ooh, where's my pen? My pen just up and disappeared. Oh, my pen just up and disappeared, y'all. No, it didn't. It was playing hide and go seek. Okay. Research online. Okay, there's a lot of online sites. Researching in person. Go down to your local library. Go down to the Historical Society. Visit graveyards. Graveyards hold a lot of information too. Okay? Go to the Records and Deeds Department in your county if you are researching family within your county. Okay? Otherwise, you might travel to another county to, get theirs. All right? Go online. Cindy's List is where I started out. Cindy's List had a list of every genealogical site that was out at that time. For Native Americans, for Britain, for whatever that they had at the time. Go to Ancestry.com, MyHeritage, GenWeb. Go to Library of Congress. I've just found this out. I am 57 years old and just found out that you could do some researching at the Library of Congress. Oh yeah, for genealogy. I just found that out. I was 57 years old when I found out. Okay? So, yeah. Check out your local libraries. As I said, Ancestry.com, GenWeb, MyHeritage, Family Tree, Family Org. If you have a Latter-day Saints church anywhere around you, go there. They have excellent records that you would not even think they would have had. They have it. I don't know how they had it, but they got it. All right. Now, newspapers.com. Get a subscription to it. Subscription to Fold 3 Military. If your relative is in the military, or if you may think they might have been or you're not sure, go there. Type it in. I mean, what's it going to, you're looking it up, okay? Keep an open mind. Oh, this thing keeps going up and up and up. Does not want to stay down. Oh, Lordy. Big rock of a head of mine. Thanks, Mama. Thanks, Daddy. This big rock of mine. Anyway, keep an open mind. Never discount that your family member in the past, your ancestor, may have done some dirt. Yeah, they've done dirt. Oh, don't discount that, they might not, they were not angels. Not all of them were angels. Okay? So, keep an open mind. Do you remember the saying, what's done in the dark will surely come to the light? You remember that saying. That was your parents telling you that when you were trying to be sneaky. Now go ahead now. What you do in the dark is going to come to the light one way or the other. It's going to come out. Or, oh, don't worry. It'll all come out in the wash. And you hang it up to dry. When people, many moons ago, did their genealogy, let me rewind that a second, but we're not going to cut and paste. Many moons ago, they were out there being sneaky, figuring nobody will ever know what they've done. Gone all the way to their grave, thinking nobody knows. Nobody knew. Well, here comes 23andMe, Ancestry. What's that one company? Oh, Lord, I can't think of the name of it. Oh, it'll come to me in a minute. Oh, all of them. DNA. Boop. Turned on that light switch, baby. Watch all the dirt try to scuffle around. Because it's coming out. They shined a big light on it. You thought you were doing sneakily? Gotta get up pretty early in the morning to fool that kid. Now, so keep an open mind of what's going on and what you're doing. Ancestry, tree hunting, genealogy is it is time consuming. It really is. You may think you're on there for 5 minutes, an hour. Reality, you've been on there for 6 hours. I could tell you a story. When my youngest, when she was an arm baby, it's a little thing. And I just started out dabbling, looking up stuff. So the 2 older ones went on off to school, right? They went to school. The husband walks in. I'm like, what are you doing home for lunch? Because you don't never come home for lunch because, he works a distance. He said, it's 4:30. 4:30? What? I hadn't had dinner started. I don't even remember when the 2 oldest ones came home from school. And they were 8 and 12 at that time. I don't even remember when they came home from school. That's how time consuming it could be. Okay? You're on there, like I said, thinking you're on there for an hour. You've been on there for a while. Now, if you do have to put restraints on your time, set an alarm for an hour, for 2 hours. When that alarm goes off, shut it down. Okay? Don't be like me. I have an alarm set for 11 o'clock p.m. for me to stop. I don't hear the alarm. 1 o'clock looks like 11 o'clock to me. So, but don't be like me. So, coffee, tea, water, whatever you drink, have plenty by you, except for alcohol. Don't research with alcohol. We only know what kind of tree you were hunting while you were drinking, okay? With coffee, and I mean lots, lots of coffee, okay? So, it'll get through there. Paper and pen. Paper and pens are, writing down. You're going to be a detective. Oh, Lord, that's 3 jobs right there. You're a detective. You're a tree hunter. You're a tree hunter. And a grave digger. That's 3 jobs right there. Put that on your resume. That's 3 jobs right there. So now, paper and pen. I suggest, okay, this is what I use, okay? Y'all remember this, the Eraser-Mate pens? Okay, I know I'm not the only one. When you were writing down stuff and you wrote the wrong answer, and when somebody was giving the right answer, you erased your paper real quick and wrote in the right answer. I know I wasn't the only one that did that. You know you did it too. Don't even try me. All right? Paper and pen. Amazon. If you can't find them, Amazon has them. Okay? A lot of paper. Computers. Your big desktop computer, your laptop, your Chromebook, large tablet is good. Trying to read things off of your phone, it doesn't do as hot, okay? So get to a computer or a print or big tablet or something. Printer, because you're going to want to print out everything that you find, especially those gold mines. You are going to want to print them out. I'm telling you, because you will not be able to contain yourself while you were, researching them. When you find things that it's like, oh, I gotta share it. So print it out so people can see what you got. Okay? So we're gonna go into that, and we're gonna talk more about your 3 jobs. Might be tomorrow, might be the next day. I'm gonna try and do once or twice a week. So, we look for coffee?
Go ahead and do it.
Oh, we get guest speakers here too. They just don't be on the camera, but they'll be guest speakers. And like I said, it's semi-live. I'm not cutting, I'm not pasting, I'm not doing none of that. It's too much. Okay? Now, if you like it, hit that like button. Okay? Hit the share button if you want to share it. Comment. Let me know what in genealogy do you want to start at. If you have any questions, we can figure them out together. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but I could try and do what I can do, okay? So, click like, share, comment, and also the, what's that other little button over there? That button, to let you know whenever I, upload a video. Yeah, that button there. It might come to me later when I figure out what it is. But at this moment, I can't think of what it is. Like, share, comment. Oh. Hit the notification button. That's it. The notification button. Let me know what you want to talk about. Where do you want to start? Tell me what got you interested in doing your family tree. Well, I shall talk to you later. We will tree hunt another day. Bye.